So, here is an audio dub over of the SpongeBob meme figure from Super Impulse. With this type of plastic, one thing to keep in mind is that when opening it, this is the type of plastic that becomes very sharp when you try and open the packaging. You can probably get a plastic cut in a sense. Instead of a paper cut, it's a plastic cut. That was almost the case when I was opening it. Outside of the packaging, I like that the SpongeBob faces are a soft plastic. That's kind of cool. The two faces I like the most are the Fear of a Krabby Patty 1,000-yard stare face that SpongeBob had, and the Who Put You on the Planet face. I think this might be the imagination face, or it could be the face that SpongeBob makes to where he's breathing very heavily at Squidward while Squidward had to go to boating school. I think it might be the imagination face, though. The main reason I bought this toy is because disembodied faces seems like a opportunity for some very strange imagery, especially with SpongeBob in the mix. These toys are kind of cheaply made. SpongeBob ended up breaking when I was trying to open him apart to put the faces in. There's an extra piece that I don't really know exactly what it goes to. It doesn't really fit onto anything. Depending on the gimmick, with these world's coolest or world's smallest toys, they might be extremely cheaply made and at a high risk of breaking. In this case, SpongeBob is no different. I also have the Stretch Armstrong, the world's smallest Stretch Armstrong in this case, from Super Impulse. I also have the Madballs Super Impulse floater toy. Hornhead specifically is the character. I don't know where he is right now. I would show him, but I think Hornhead is in my closet. I tried checking my drawer full of toys, but I couldn't find him. The Gurglin Gutz eyeball is also no different. That ended up breaking. The gimmick behind the Gurglin Gutz series from the late 90s is basically to where you have a stretchable rubber housing over a little bit of a harder rubber, a harder plastic figurine inside of it. In this case being an eyeball, being the harder plastic figurine. So when I initially got this toy, it was able to be squished. But now, it's rock solid for the actual inside eyeball. I'm not sure exactly why. It could have been due to cold temperatures, maybe chemical change. The red water, which I think is from food coloring, just red food colored water. It probably just changed the chemical structure of the plastic to make it harder. I have no clue. That was before the rubber housing deflated. So that's something interesting. The reason it deflated was because it had other squishy toys on top of it. And that weight made it rip open and then deflate. It still looks pretty cool. The red food colored water has stained the plastic, stained the rubber housing from the inside, and also the harder plastic eyeball. So that's really cool. Other contenders for Super Impulse's World's Coolest and World's Smallest toys are the stretchy rubber Elmo and Cookie Monster. It's not often to come across a stretchable rubber Elmo or Cookie Monster, so that's why I'm going to buy those when I get the chance. The same thing goes with a stretchable rubber Godzilla figurine, which is also from Super Impulse, and that seems pretty cool.